Hello everyone, welcome back to another FSD video. So we're going to pick up some meat from the butcher. This is like around a 20-kilometer drive, 22 minutes. And we're stopped right now, we're parked, so we're just gonna go from one parked area to another. Hopefully it'll get us to the parking area in front of the butcher, because it's got like a small parking area in front. Yeah, I'm still on 10.69.2.2, so this is probably one of my last videos on this version. I'm waiting for the next version to get it. It's probably going to be either tonight or tomorrow morning. So yeah, let's see how it does. Should come up soon. Yeah, I've got the indicator. We're engaging. And I think we're going to have to do our first disengagement because it seems like it can't get out of this parking area. So I'm going to help it out. That's a shame, eh? Alright. I'm not going to really count that because... Oh, it's saying that we can't really complete the maneuver here. Let's give it a push. I think it can't really figure out where we are. So here we go. I'm not going to count those disengagements and interventions. Just because we're in a parking lot and FSD is not complete yet for a parking lot, or it doesn't really work at parking lots. So hopefully we'll be getting that soon before the end of the year. Okay, so I'm just gonna speak here whenever we have any interventions or places where FSD is gonna struggle, but I think we should be okay all the way, hopefully, till we reach the butcher's place. So I've got it on confirm autopilot speed confirmation for the lane change. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it on park and just say no, just so that we have a more seamless drive. And disengaging again. Engaging again, I mean. So yeah, I think it's going right. We should be going straight ahead over here. And I don't think we should be, yeah. So it's changing lanes, but it's changing lanes on a white lines, white solid line, so that's not good. Should be going up to 80 over here. I don't know why it's slow. It is set at 80, but we're driving at 66 for some reason. So I'm gonna intervene over here and just give it a little bit of a push. Just because cars behind me are getting a little bit impatient. So again, this is just pressing on the accelerator over here. It's telling me cruise control will not brake. Obviously, because I'm pressing on the acceleration pedal. Okay. Oh, it's changing lanes. That's not good. We've got some construction zone over here. Okay. I think we should be good. Oh, and we got an error over here. So normally this happens when it's telling me to take control immediately. I think this happens normally when we're changing from the autopilot stack to the FSD Beta stack. So as you can see, we're on the highway, so we were okay. But then when we were moving on to the ramp, it was like switching to the FSD Beta, and that's when we got the error. So that happens every now and then. Hopefully things like this will get refined over time. I kind of disengaged there by mistake, so that was my bad. I'm just gonna help it over here. But I will count this as a disengagement just because it didn't pick the lane correctly. It's also partly because of that error that we got, flipping from the autopilot to the FSD Beta stack. We're engaged back now. Let's see how it performs. Traffic is clear, should be able to go. Nicely done. Nicely done. Very good, FSD. Nice visualization with that truck and the door open. It really fascinates me whenever I see an open door, and we should be stopping for this person over here, but we didn't, so I'm gonna report that one. And now this is the entrance to the parking lot, so let's see how it does. Well done. Ooh, going too fast. I'm gonna disengage just because of this bump over here. Yeah, I'm gonna report that one again. Engaging again, but this time I'm gonna give it a little bit of push. And I'm bumping down the speed just because 60 is a little bit ridiculous for a parking lot. Okay. There's someone behind me who's very impatient, so I'm just gonna give it a push over here, and then I think I'm gonna disengage over here and then park over here just so that we're close. So we picked up our meat and we're ready to go. So we're headed back home. Let's see if it takes us out of the parking lot. I kind of resituated our parking here just in a little bit of a emptier area, and we've got the sign that we can engage FSD, so let's go ahead and do it. Alright, it's pulling itself out of the parking lot. Nice. And we should be able to turn right from here. Oh, and it didn't work. Alright, I'm going to disengage. Just because there's a drive-through over here, and it's not really, so you can see the edge over there, and I don't want it to hit that curb. So I'm going to engage again, and let's see if it takes us out from here. So it should be taking a left. Should signal here. There we go, we've got the right signal. Got a stop sign in the parking lot area, so that's very convenient for FSD. Oh, another car's coming up. I'm gonna wait for it. It's jerking a lot. It's clear right now. It should be going, but I don't know why it's steering wheel is jerking. So I'm gonna give it a little bit of a push. A little bit of a push. It really doesn't like this area. So okay, that's enough. I'm gonna disengage. should be going right from here. Okay. Engaging FSD back again. Oh, and there was no need for that brake, so that's not good. I'm gonna intervene over here and push the accelerator. I don't know what was that, but that wasn't good. I'm gonna report that again as well. I think what's happening is that because of the there's no proper lane identification paint on the road, it's not very clear. That's why FSD is kind of figuring out which side it should be driving, and at the same time it's screwing up its other features. Like, okay, so we've got a harsh brake over here. I'm just gonna let it do its thing. I think it was thinking that pedestrian is gonna cross, that's why. I'm gonna report that one. As we've seen in AI Day, it's very important to report a lot of these small snippets. Hopefully that'll give the FSD Beta team a chance to map out the lane determination for these areas. Although I don't know if their focus is really in Alberta or Calgary. We can only hope for the best. I'm gonna bump it down over here. It didn't really identify that speed limit. So that was nicely done. Like, it took a left turn. It didn't stick to the same lane. It kind of moved to the other lane just because we are going to this lane. I'm assuming that's why. So, and I'm hopeful. So, so I think if it did that intentionally, that's very well done. Because we do need to be in this lane. There's an area coming up right now, right here with the traffic light on the left for the folks that are going off to the highway. It does sometimes take that speed limit by mistake. Okay, so it's changing, or the red light by mistake and pause. But I've noticed that over the time it stopped doing that. So again, I don't know how these improvements happen, or is it just by luck? But over time I noticed that it's been correcting itself. So it didn't really start off over there with the green light, so I gave it a push just because of vehicles behind me. So another issue that I have over here, so that was an intervention. Over here now, sometimes it doesn't take the left lane to go off the exit. So it's doing it for now. Sometimes what it does is changes to the left lane and then goes back to the right lane for some reason. I don't understand why it does that, but it just does that sometimes. But today we have a very good drive, it seems like, because it took the right exit. So we've got our blinking left green light. Okay, so it's changing to an orange. We're coming to a stop. That was well done. So we're positioning ourselves for success over here on this left turn. We've got the green light. Nicely done. So we've got a few more intersections left and we should be close to home. Please like and subscribe to my videos. Hit the like button. It really helps me a lot. Changing lanes for no reason over here. Cutting off a car behind us. That wasn't really good. I'm gonna report that one. Yes, please like and subscribe if you really like my videos. Please hit the notification button on the subscribe so that you're informed whenever a new video drops. Yeah, I'm really excited to get 10.69.3. I've heard that there's a few minor updates on that. From the notes that I've seen on Twitter, those are great. I like some of the stuff that's written down about the stop sign, smoothness, and all that stuff. Okay, so we're coming on merge over here. We shouldn't really be stopping, it's clear. So I'm gonna report that. That's a merge. That's not a stop sign. But again, FSD is just being cautious. So as they said in AI Day, they look at the cases where there's safety critical situations that the car could have ended up in an accident. That's what they prioritize, and that makes sense coming from a safety perspective, right? And then all the other stuff they look at, they'll probably look at it after the fact that, you know, FSD's been on public release or something like that. So those are good to have, not safety critical. So we've got a green light over here, situating itself kind of in the middle of the lane for some reason. Of course, it's an unmarked lane, so yeah, FSD struggles a little bit in situating itself. I'm struggling to speak today. So yeah, we've got an intersection coming up right now. Stop sign, freeway, I think. Okay, coming to a complete stop, and it's going ahead. It was a close call between either our vehicle or that cab on the right side that should have went first, but you know, those are a little bit of semantics. Like we don't really look at that much into detail. At least I don't. I think we have one last intersection over here, and then we're going to wrap it up. Not really positioning ourselves up for success over here. I don't know why it likes to take kind of like a right stance of the road. There's not much of traffic, so it's creeping. It's clear, should be able to go. And it was a nice commit, a little bit aggressive on our acceleration, and then slowing down because we're arriving to our destination. So I'm disengaging over here. So thanks everyone for watching. This was a really pleasant drive. I really liked it. I think FSD is becoming more and more usable. Like, I feel like we can get it out of beta right now and give it to public access, but of course we have to be cautious. But I mean, then again, that's why we've got 160,000 FSD users right now. So yeah, it's exciting time to be living in. Thanks everyone, and you guys will catch me on another video, and have a nice day.